So the Friends of the Library have sponsored a really fun family event called Mini Golf at the Library. And we've been encouraging, it's been mostly young children and parents and grandparents playing 10 rounds of mini golf, 10 holes, and it's been a ton of fun. You know, the Friends are really looking for fun activities for West Bridgewater people to participate in, and also making a contribution to the Friends of the Library at the same time. And the Friends, of course, are one of our major key sponsors for a lot of the programs and events and extra materials that we purchase for our patrons. Well, our assistant library director, Jed Phillips, had seen it and actually has been to 2 library mini golf events at other libraries, and he suggested it as something new and different. So we thought it was a great idea. Jerry Lawrence and I were able to get some sponsorships from various civic groups in town. The overall sponsor was the new West Bridgewater Country Club, which is appropriate as it's a golf course. And other sponsors were the Lions Club, the Rotary Club of the Bridgewaters, Mansfield Bank, Bridgewater Savings Bank, Children's Workshop, the Teamsters, local Teamsters Union, and of course then the Friends of the Library also bought a whole. So it was a sponsorship and a participation fundraiser, so it was very successful. The Loop-de-Loop is my favorite hole, and I hope when Joe comes back next year he brings that one. He'll be bringing extra ones that we haven't done yet, but I hope that will be a return hole. Well, watch this station for a upcoming promo for our summer reading program. 2018 is going to be all about rock. Libraries rock. Who is your rock? And rock around the clock, and rock in all sorts of different ways. So it'll be a lot of fun. And come on down to the library for materials, activities, all sorts of things that we offer to the community in so many different ways these days.
Doing a fundraiser today for the West Bridgewater Public Library, and we have 10 holes here. We have the 5 on this side of the library and 5 on the other side of the library. It's designed for kids to come and participate as well as adults. It's been good. Probably would have been a little better if it was a rainy day. Pick one of the nicer days to put this on, but everyone who's come out has really played and enjoyed themselves quite a bit. Sometimes I leave it up to the teams to have a little bit of kind of self-regulated rules. But yeah, typically like mini golf, you're supposed to give yourself a little relief from the edge and take turns with going first. Little things like that. Yeah, we brought a selection of 10 different golf holes here, ranging from easier to much more challenging. Some of my favorite ones that I like to bring are like this one that I call tee off. It's just kind of bounces off a brick. A lot of times it's a hole-in-one, and I use that as kind of a starter to get people going. We have a loop-de-loop here. It stands about chest high, so it really does quite a circle to get to the hole on the other side. One of my favorite little golf holes that we have here is called the skee ball hole, and it plays like a little skee ball game where there are 3 different holes and there are 3 different scores. So depending on where your ball lands, that's how you would score your turn on that hole. And that could be like a -2, a 0, or a +1. So it can be a game changer.
Today's our indoor miniature golf course here at the West Bridgewater Public Library, and with our new director, Ellen, and we have a new assistant director that's really bringing a lot of new ideas and some great things to bring people into the library. I always say the library's not just books and magazines. There's lots more exciting things to do here, and this is just one more event that we hope to be sponsoring on an annual event. Our corporate sponsor is the West Bridgewater Country Club, formerly Riverbend, along with numerous other organizations that have sponsored the holes. This event helps the Friends of the Library to be able to do the numerous things and activities that are sponsored here free to the public, sponsored by the Friends of the Library. I like the loop-de-loop, and it kind of reminds me of an old golf course in the center of West Bridgewater I used to go to when I was a little kid. Kids loved it. I think everyone's surprised to come into the library and see a miniature golf course. And again, it's just something different. You never know what you're going to see at the library. If you haven't been to the library lately, then you haven't been to the library.